Do you ever get that feeling that there's too much to do and not enough time to do it in? Well, that's what we're talking about today. Hello and welcome to Life on Your Terms. I'm your host, Suzanne Arjona, and on the show, we're currently talking about addressing stress and burnout through the lens of human design. Today, we're talking about that feeling of having too much to do. You know how that feels. You have a to-do list a mile long, and it keeps growing, but you never seem to get caught up. The pressure is intense to get it all done, but do you really have to do it all? This is one of the challenges of an open root center, and this is what we're going to talk about today. I'm Suzanne Arjona, and this is Life on Your Terms, where we'll explore how to follow your heart, take control of your life, and live it on your terms. So you get up in the morning with a to-do list a mile long, even though it's your weekend. You can't seem to get everything done during the week, so you feel like you never get any rest or downtime. As I've mentioned in previous episodes, your open centers are receptors, and when we talk about the open root center, it's a receptor for all the stress and adrenal pressure from everyone around us. I say us because I'm also one of the 40% with an open root center. So what does that mean in real terms? When people around you, especially those with defined root centers, are feeling the pressure of getting things done, you're feeling it too, even if those things aren't yours to do. And when those people with defined root centers simply mention a task needing to be done, even if they don't mean you and they don't mean right now, your open root center makes it your problem to solve. It becomes one more thing on your to-do list. Even if you aren't the one doing the task, it's on your list to make sure it gets done. Are you feeling this? Right? On top of it, the rest of the 40% with open root centers are feeling the pressure just like you are. And you're all absorbing and amplifying each other's pressure energy. That's a lot of pressure. And that much pressure with a never-ending to-do list leads directly to burnout. So what do we do about it? Well, the first step is right here today, learning about where the pressure is coming from and that it's really not all yours to deal with. You've probably been living with this all your life. And if you have a defined root and you can't fully relate to all this, you probably know someone who can. So one of the gifts of the open root center, just like all the other open centers, you get to take in all of the input and then decide what's for you and what's not for you. You have the gift of discernment. Okay? Now, it will take practice. This is not going to happen overnight, especially if you've lived with allowing this pressure in all your life. It'll take practice setting boundaries, one of my favorite words if you've been following along. Boundaries around what you need to do and what you don't need to do. What is your responsibility and what isn't? A big piece of this is listening closely. When your defined root center coworker mentions another task that needs to be done, or your spouse mentions another chore that needs to be done around the house, you need to stop and take a breath. Are they simply verbalizing a to-do list? Is the order to do it directed at you? Is it your responsibility? Do you have the time and energy to do it? If it's not your responsibility, are you in a good place to help out anyway? Or is your plate already full? So this is where you get to decide what fills your list and what gets left off. Another gift of the open root is that you typically have the ability to get a lot of shit done. When you use your energy wisely and are making a conscious decision as to what gets done and what doesn't, that extra energy that you're gathering from everyone around you actually fuels that root center rather than overwhelming it. And then you can tap into that extra energy and get a lot done. So the key to your open root center is to be discerning and set boundaries. Allow in only those things that are truly yours to take on. You're not here to save the world. And this is especially important for all you fifth lines. You are not Superman, and you do not have to save the whole world. Now, we are less than 2 weeks out from the Burnout to Balance program, and I am so excited about this. It's coming up on May 27th. This is a free 2-day program designed for you to understand how to see the ways stress shows up in your life through the lens of your human design so that you can reduce it and live life on your terms. What we talked about today and what we've been talking about the past few weeks is exactly what we'll dive into in that program. It's not too late to register, and it will be recorded if your time zone or schedule doesn't allow you to attend live. But you still need to register if you want to get the recordings. Now, I do hope that you will be able to attend live. We can give a lot of feedback and really look into individual human design charts so that you can get some specific input on that. But if you can't, there will be recordings. Now, the link to sign up is in the show notes, or you can go to suzannearjona.com and click on Burnout to Balance in the menu bar. And if you're listening to this program at a later date, you can hop on my mailing list and get updates for when I run this program again. You can do that on my website as well, and that link is down in the show notes. As I mentioned previously, each of the episodes in this series is a standalone topic, so feel free to jump around, re-listen to those that interest you, and share specific episodes with your friends if you know they struggle with a particular type of stress. Even better, invite them to follow the show themselves so they don't miss any of the episodes. Now, I'd like to end today with a special favor for all of you. If you are listening to this on a platform that allows comments or feedback, like Apple Podcasts or Substack, your support would be greatly appreciated. If a particular topic was helpful to you, please leave a comment or a rating. Your comments and ratings help this show get seen by more people and would really help me grow the community even further. So thank you again for tuning in this week, and I'll see you in the next episode.